Here's a rack which holds the sections of Tremie pipe. Laborer has just joined two sections together, and he's inserting a kind of a gasket which will connect the two pipes. Now the Tremie pipe is being lowered into the panel that's going to be concreted. You see these two trap doors are sized to grab onto the pipe and hold it in place. Now all they need to do is add the hopper, which they've done in this shot, and they're now lowering this to the fullest extent. It's actually going to go down and rest on the bottom of the excavation, and that's the intent. That's where you begin concreting. Now you can see on the bottom of the screen on the right hand side, the level of slurry is rising. The concrete is entering the excavation and it is displacing the slurry. So all of that slurry has to be removed, and that's done by pumping it out. Now this is an end stop, which is forming the end of the concrete panel that's being poured. And this is the pump that's removing the displaced slurry. It pumps it through the system of piping. If the timing is right, you can place it right in a panel that's being excavated. Now the foreman has checked the level of concrete and determined that it's time to remove a section or two of the Tremie pipe, and that's what's being done here. So they've disconnected two lengths of pipe and they're sending it back to that rack in the background where it's going to be stored. Now the hopper is going to be reconnected and they'll be ready to concrete again. Now this hopper was located in the center of the panel. The panel is 16 feet long. And to finish the concrete, they're going to relocate this hopper and put it on one end of the panel. There's already a hopper, there's already a Tremie pipe installed at the opposite end. And they're going to pick up this assembly and reset it at the end. Lifting it out, and you can see behind it there is already an established Tremie pipe. Now please note the laborer in the background has found 2 empty bags. These bags probably are what the bentonite is delivered in. The bentonite is a very, very fine powder, and it's packed in bags like that. So he's taken one bag and he's stuffed it in that Tremie pipe. He's got the other one in his hand. Now, I'd like you to think a little about what he could possibly be doing with these bags. Now they've established this Tremie pipe at one end of the panel, and they're ready to continue with the concreting operation.